So as you can see, we have the turn downs now installed on the car. I've had some guys ask, where did you get these from? I actually ordered them off Amazon. They're the Flowmaster 3-inch turn downs. So I'll put it up on the screen for you guys right here, and I'll put a link down below. The main reason why I did this, because I've had a lot of guys ask, well, why did you go to turn downs when you had tailpipes on the car? Well, for one thing, the Team Z arms up here, the upper arms, get in the way of the exhaust, because the exhaust would normally kind of come right up through here. And with all this extra stuff, it just kind of makes it difficult. And also with the BMR braces. So yeah, guys, it's just easier to put turn downs on it. Besides, this car is going to be more race inspired than anything, so it's best we just go ahead and do that now. The turn downs will let a little more exhaust flow. It's not going to be a lot versus tailpipes, but it does help. Also, I'm going to be ordering some 3-inch flow tubes. Not that that's really going to matter, because it's basically going to bottleneck right here, but I don't care. We're still going to do it anyway. Guys, everything's looking really good. We got the exhaust pulled up pretty tight, so it's nice and tight up there. It's not going to hang down and get in the way, but the car has a really good sound to it. So I have taken this car down the road. Me and Andrew did last night, and I didn't bother to film it because it was super late. So we just wanted to take it down the road last minute and see how it does. All I can tell you is this: from a first gear roll at about 15 mile an hour, something like that, it almost dead hooks with not even warming the tires up or anything. The car seems to be working. Now, we don't know what's going to happen when we get to the track. If this suspension gives us trouble, I will do everything in my power to make sure that it works. I'll do my research, I'll learn it, I'll figure it out. We'll make it work one way or the other. I actually have a suspension guru just a couple miles down the road. I'm trying to learn this on my own. So with that being said, in the last video we mentioned that Andrew was going to be racing his Lightning against a 5th gen Camaro, a WHIPPLE Camaro at that. Andrew, you got a little race tonight, don't you? Yeah. What you racing tonight?
Whippled 5th gen Camaro.
Whippled 5th gen Camaro. You think the Lightning can handle it?
We think we're gonna find out. I don't really know.
Well, I've got footage of the race. It's not much. There were some issues. Andrew's truck, he's still learning. It's only like the 3rd time he's ever driven it for the most part. So he's still learning the truck. He did put it on E85. They seemed to come out together, and then Andrew's truck, it just started spinning, got all over the road, so he had to back out of it. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty good race. Since it's going to be a little while, I'll go ahead and tell you guys these are Andrew's wheels. So he's got wheels for his Lightning, same set that I've got on mine. And you guys know how good Sonic Blue looks with a set of 20-inch Lightning wheels. So we got that coming up here real soon. Also, I want to know if you guys want to see a recap video of the Calypso clone, like where it started from, back when it used to sit right over there up against the little shed there. So I've been thinking about it. We've got a lot of new subscribers since we started that, so that's something that I really want to do. I want to share that with you guys to just show you what's going on with the car. Also, I'll be putting the rotors on here real soon. We got to go ahead and get that knocked out. Let's see what else. The new brake pads. And guys, that's pretty much it. I'll tell you what, kids are playing, but let's go ahead and go up here real quick, and I'll show you guys the 347 where it's sitting. Also, I forgot. We got something else. I'll tell you guys after we look at the engine. Oh yeah, we got some more trees removed too, by the way. Guys, I'm tired of all these leaves. I have said it, but I mean it. Look at this though, hold on. Look at this filthy thing right here. It was clean when I parked it, but all the pollen. This is literally pollen from just sitting in the garage and it blowing in. Yeah, everything looks good for the most part, guys, but I'm starting to get just a touch of surface rust up here. But yeah, everything still looks really good. The cylinders are lubricated. Just a little bit of slight surface rust up here, so we're going to go ahead and address that now. Let's check this side. Yes. So any of you that don't know, this is my 347 dark block setup that will be going in the Calypso clone. I know a lot of you guys probably thought I sold it or got rid of it, but no, we still have it. But let's talk about what we got next actually for the 347. So a friend of mine, Justin, the one that I actually got the rotating assembly from, hooked me up, guys, once again with a set of really nice heads. So we have a set of AFR 185 heads coming for the car. Well, we actually already have them. My dad's got them in his possession, and they'll be going to the machine shop to get checked out. So here real soon, we'll have the heads for the car, and yes, of course, we're gonna stud everything and do all that. So no worries there, guys. Let's see. What do we want to go with today? So we'll just go with some regular motor oil this time, and we'll wipe everything down. If we needed to, we could slap this engine in before we go. Let's go ahead and get a good coat of oil on this thing around the outside. The cylinders look fine. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. That's Papa T calling. I'll get back to you in just a minute. I got everything oiled up, and I thought I would come out here and just talk to you guys about the setup with the car and basically kind of what we're gonna do with it. It's a 347. It's gonna be around 10.5 to 1 compression. It's going to have AFR 185 heads, and we will be upgrading to a T76 turbo. So for right now, we're going to keep the same piping. So we know that's going to be a bottleneck, but we'll address that later. So that's just how we do things here. We'll tap that thing out for everything that it's got, and then we'll go from there. Now, as far as the transmission goes in this car, guys, I am still torn. I'm still up in the air. I've got something in the mix right now, transmission-wise, that we very well may do. And I guess I could go ahead and tell you guys what it is, because I'm not sure 100% because I hadn't heard back if we're going to do it or not, but we're looking at a G-force setup for the Calypso. It's just a matter of, you know, do we want to stay 5-speed or not? Do we want to stay 5-speed to try to prove a point, or do we just want to go with what's the fastest? Obviously, an automatic car is going to be quicker, especially with a turbo. You can build boost from the line, and I understand, I mean, you have two-step and you got all that stuff, but you're going to be more consistent with that automatic. I myself like the 5 speeds, but I just don't know if it's worth it. You know, I just don't know. And the guy Real Till with the really fast Till 93 Cobra, that's a 5-speed car. That's actually a mutual friend of ours here, and a lot of these other guys out here in the stick shift game. I mean, Neo Mustang's in the stick shift game, Zach with his Red Cobras in the stick shift game, and we're all friends. So, you know, I kind of want to get into that. Also, a buddy of mine, Cullen. So I forgot about that. So Cullen, and matter of fact, he just got sponsored or partnered with WHIPPLE, I should say. So congratulations, by the way, Cullen, on that. You deserve it. Guys, I don't know. I don't know if I want to join in the fun or just go ahead and go automatic. I know everybody's going to say go 5-speed, man pedal. I get all that. I mean, I grew up driving pretty much nothing but 5 speeds. But this car is going to challenge us with it being a 5-speed. So I told you we took the car out last night, and it did really good. But I kept missing third. So I don't know what the deal is there. Nothing wrong with the transmission. It's probably just a clutch adjustment, or either maybe I'm just a little rusty. Also, I do need to change my shifter out. So that shifter's junk that's in it right now. So probably do that. Anyway, more to come with the Calypso, guys. And just so you guys know, let me clear the air because I always get comments. I have owned many automatic cars with high stalls, built transmissions, 2-speed power glides, 3-speed automatics, 5-speed cars, all that, okay? So I have owned all of them. I know the ins and outs of them. It's just still a choice that I have not made. So I've not made my mind up with that. Anyway, here, hopefully pretty soon, we'll get around to that. Also, we got the 65 Fastback underneath you guys right now that we have got to finish. So hopefully when we get back from Ford Takeover, this thing doesn't like blow itself apart, and we basically can just kind of put it to the side and enjoy it for a while until we get the money to go ahead. I don't know. We're just gonna have to decide, guys. We got a lot of stuff up in the air. Let me run the scenario by you. We get back from Ford Takeover, and let's say the engine's still good in this car. Do we go ahead and move forward and putting the 347 in the car and delay this build by a couple of months, or do we just go ahead, if that car's still running good, and jump full bore into the 65? That's not to say that we can't do stuff to the 65 while we're working on this car, but you know, what would you guys like to see? I know my dad's ready to get back started on the 65, and I am too. So we definitely need to get back on this thing, but what's your opinion on it? I don't know what we'll do just yet, but we will get back out in this car this weekend. We may even be taking the Calypso to the track this weekend to get a baseline on it. So I'm off this weekend as of right now, so we'll see what happens. We may go ahead and get this thing down there, get us a baseline on it. All right, you guys tell me right now what you think this car is gonna run its very first pass out. I'm curious to see. What do you think in the 1/8 of a mile? What do you think it's gonna run on its first pass? So that's me learning it. And then give me what you think the best pass will be that this car will make. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I've got a number in my head, so I'll get back to you hopefully in the next video when we do the front rotors and we put our drop brackets on and all that type stuff. All right, catch you guys in the next one. And as always, thanks for watching.